For artists only, for artists only. Hey, Creative Collective, it is me, the Oracle, aka Jasmine, here again with another insane, wacky, weird, and wonderful read. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. And don't forget, tarot is tarot is here just to confirm your intuition, okay? So if it doesn't resonate, bust out of here. I don't need to explain the energy because we're artists. We already freaking get it. Let's get started. We have a very interesting charm set today. I've already done one read with this spread. It was extremely strange. And so any cards that fell out, they were already dealt with in that read. So now we have a nice fresh, fresh open deck, freshy air, and all right, let's see. Where shall we start today, guys? 1:11 on the clock. Let's start with the Oracle. Why not? What do we need to know today? What does the Creative Collective need to know from the Oracle? What path shall we send them on? If Eros's arrow comes out again, then I'm going to be upset. Athena's wisdom. Great. Let's see. Some wisdom here. Some knowledge for you. Let's see if I can get that to not be a bright spot. Nope, I can't. Can I like move it? Not really. How about like that? So you guys can see the art. Orpheus. Art. We're definitely in that with the divine comedy, divine tragedy. We are on an art journey, aren't we, guys? You know what I noticed? A lot of videos on YouTube or on Twitter, or sorry, X. Zeus came out again. Oh my God, and Penelope's faith. Okay, guys. Zeus came out in the last one. All right. Zeus is definitely around, and he is not here to play. To explain that I am Zeus's oracle. I don't. Delphi's cool and everything, but the oracles that most resonate with me are in Tibet and also in Dodona. That was Zeus's oracle, and that was the oldest oracle, and they took care of some place called the musical forest, and they used the forest to get their divination. Not each oracle uses different techniques for divination, but all of them have, I think, a sibyl, and they all have high priestesses. They all have someone that sings and performs, and then they have, the the sibyls. And I mean, you already know what that is. I'm not going to explain that. That's what I'm coming to find. Anyway, so Zeus is here is significant. I feel like we're about to get power. We're about to come into the light with the sun's here. So we have to have a strategy. You guys, I don't know, I know everyone's freaking out about the AI and everything. Let's just talk about it right now because I'm feeling this is coming where it's coming from. For some reason with the electricity and the bolt too. I went to art school. Yeah, make your jokes now, motherfuckers. You're all about to be out of a job. But I went to art school and I learned there that as I was going through, we were in the middle of the change from film to digital photography. I went to photography school. And it did change things greatly, but the idea was how to incorporate both skills into what you do in your art. Okay. So I'm not afraid of the AI thing because I've already been through, like most of us Gen Xers, like we've already been through all of the tech transitions. And pretty much if you can take something from a page and make it into, or a computer screen and make it into something real, you're fine. Okay. So like right now I'm using AI to help me with some of my water paint stuff. And I already started doing my own water paint designs. I could show you, maybe I'll show you later. But my point is that now I use the AI to try to take some ideas that I had and put them together and refine them. And then from those ideas, I, obviously change and switch things up and make put my stuff in them again and then actually create the art. So that's where I'm at right now. With my business, with my music, I have it already started making shows. People, I mean, yeah, it's going to be great. You can type in your own skits or whatever and you can get anything made. You can have a cartoon movie made from the AI or whatever, but at the end of the day people are still going to want to go see people. So I have already started making musicals and ballets and all that stuff. So what can you bring from the mental to the physical? And that's our strategy, guys, and that's why we have Artist Only Tarot, so we can talk about these things. Look, the pivot point. And this isn't necessarily overcoming a change or going into a radical difference, but how can you take what you do now and work around the AI menace? I mean, it's not really a menace. I enjoy the AI stuff. I like it. I think it's fun. I think as creatives, we're going to be able to get so much more work done. I don't know about you guys, but I have so many ideas just all over the place all the time. And the AI works as fast as my brain does, just about, for what that means. So, how can you add that into your strategy? Um, I think that's what this reads about. Yeah, the side hustle. Yeah. Because people with degrees and stuff, they're not going to, even the HVAC guy. There's a guy the other day on the internet saying he had an HVAC issue and he went to someone's house to fix it. He's a repairman, and he went to someone's home and their air conditioner was speaking Chinese. And so he used his Google glasses, took a quick video. The computer knew exactly what was wrong with the machine in 13 seconds, diagnosed it, said exactly how to fix it. It took him, way less time than it would have normally. So he's like, if you guys think that because went to tech school or whatever, you're going to have a job, he's like, you're not. And then I'm hearing all this stuff about attorneys, all this stuff about the doctor's offices. So all these people with degrees, that's great and everything. I'm not, but if you're a clerk or whatever, you're not going to have a job soon. And if you don't have basic skills or know how to do things with your hands, and be creative, it's going to be difficult for you. So I really do see us in an advantage, you guys. And so that's why I'm taking the time to preach about this, because right now a lot of people are like talking about how scared we should all be. And I'm not saying, but like fear is not a strategy, right? Well, hope is not a strategy, but fear is definitely not something you want to marinate in for too long in this kind of climate. Do not be afraid. They want you to be afraid because they know we are the most powerful. Like, how can we not be? They have had all this stuff since Game of Thrones, you got, or Lord of the Rings. They've had AI. Okay, they have been using AI, and you're sitting there going, "Wow, my art's not that great. My work's not that great." Well, they've been using AI, and they've been awarding themselves and suppressing all of us, and not letting us have access to that, and then taking our ideas. So it's been a real scam, and it's time for the field to be leveled. We are the most powerful ones. Do not forget that. That's why we are the most suppressed, the most chased down and chastised and ostracized. Like, oh, you went to art school. Oh, you went to art school. Well, oh, you're a doctor. Oh, you're, facilitating murder of lots of people. But hey, what do I know? You want your kid to be a doctor or an artist? All right. So enough of that. Focus. Artist Only Tarot, 9:09 on the clock. We're going to definitely have to have some side hustles. But I really, really believe that we're going to use this to our advantage. And we're going to be able to get all our ideas out, all the things that we want to see, that we want made, that they have made it so that it is economically very difficult for us to keep up with them. There's no more bar there. That bar is gone. And I guess that's the divine comedy and the divine tragedy of the whole thing, right? I was talking about Orpheus's melody before I interrupted myself. On X, all that you see all the time, uh, people playing music outside and animals coming to them. So I don't think that is as rare as we like to make it seem. I think it's a forgotten art. I think it's a forgotten art. 10:10 on the clock. Tell me about this pivot point. Zeus's Thunderbolt. That's definitely a marker, change. I feel like the Thunderbolt made the hole. We followed the light out. That's the pivot point. And we're going to see this. We already know it's happening. So we got to have an intelligent strategy. That's why Athena's here with her owls. I don't want all those cards. Let's see here. I get 2 cards. No, it doesn't. This is not right. I feel like this, and I don't want to because this always gets too personal when I grab this deck. But we're going to try again. Let's see here. Zeus's Thunderbolt, pivot point. Wow. Oh my God. This guy has been on my altar. Gestating. See that? What am I trying to tell you guys? Look, doves are here again. This is definitely an oracle read. Yeah, get your strategy together. Get your plan together. You'll feel at peace. Let's get the black doves of civil. I feel like I should use this for the very last, but I'm going to use it now. Doves. Black doves. Civil has black. Yeah, wisdom. That's funny. That came out in the last read. Be wise here while you're gestating these ideas. Come up with a really good strategy for how you're going to take your art into the real world. Because people, I'm telling you, people are going to want to see other people. Like, it'll be fun and it'll be AI. But I'll tell you right now, the AI girls won't last long. I said real girls will be the #1 search term. Real women. Pride. Superbia. Pride. Yeah. Use it wisely. This is a tool. Use your pride wisely. Have faith too when you're weaving this loom, this new tapestry you're creating. Be loyal to your customers. Let's see here. I feel like this is pretty much done, honestly. It's about attracting right now, okay? Because you can't go out and get it right now. I think that's why the Empress keeps showing up too. Play. Look, the Empress is here. There's a newborn. There's a toy. This is a new idea gestating. Now that we're at this pivot point, and I really believe literally any day now this damn market's going to go. So it's going to go in. They call it the everything bubble. Yeah, 3 of Wands. The ship's coming in. You're plotting. You're thinking of a plan. King of Swords. Yes. Yes. King of Intellect. The ruler of the mind and thoughts. Strategy. Also the King of Swords, whenever I see it, the King of Swords needs to know. He needs to know. Even if you don't want to know, you need to know. Because you need to be able to have all the information to make the wisest decision, right? This is what will bring peace to you. Peace while you gestate these new ideas. 5 of Swords, battle, retreat, 6 of Cups. Yeah, retreat into nostalgia. Retreat into the things that you used to love and wonder. Remember the other day we had the read and it was like, you win because you have curiosity and what was the other word? I can't remember, but stay in this childlike curiosity. Look, there's another bunny there with the children. You want to make it play. Don't let it scare you. If it scares you and you're running in fear, guess where you're going to go? exactly where you don't want to go, collective, okay? We can overcome this AI thing. All right. I'm going to get one more deck out. I want to see what the High Priestess thinks. And then we will pull a Dove card for the last. And then I'm going to get out of your hair because it's already been 15 minutes. You guys have been here playing around with these silly cards. Let's see here. Just need a couple cards. Black Friday. Black Friday. This is the second time I've pulled this card in this month. Do you know what Black Friday is, collective? I know you do. That means market crash. That means market go bye-bye. Go boom. Black Friday. They have Black Monday. Oasis. Yeah. Create the oasis. Because this is coming. Don't be afraid. Like, I'm not afraid. I'm actually really excited because everything is lame and it sucks right now. And I want things to be cool again. Yeah, look for your oasis. Create your oasis. We are at a pivot point. Whatever you're doing now. Oh, look. 6 of Cups again. That's 2. Nostalgia. Didn't I say that? That's confirmation, guys. Okay, too many cards came out. Too many cards came out, guys. I need just... Do I even want one more? I feel like I don't need any more. I feel like that's good enough. Let's check on our doves real quick. And then we'll close this read. This is kind of cool. I'm actually really happy this happened because people are kind of ticking me off of this AI stuff. I'm like, yeah, if you want to be afraid of it, yeah, okay. Peace. Didn't I say this is going to bring you peace during this tumultuous time and hope? Zeus is here for protection as well. And Zeus, in a way, is the King of Swords. Let me see here. Let me see if there's any words or anything I'm missing here. Intellect. Power, authority. Discerning. Heart. Head over heart. Remain unemotional. Balance judgments. And get good advice. You know, talk to your guides, talk to your family, talk to the other people you create with. But I'm telling you guys, like, we're about to have a market crash. It is going to be, it is the crash that Nostradamus foresaw. All imitation of gold will be thrown into the ocean. It is going to be that level. It is going to be like a super volcano going off financially. I am trying to scare you. I am trying to scare you. But I'm also trying to tell you that you can make this an oasis, okay? You can make this an oasis if you use your intellect. You can sail through Black Friday because it's coming, you guys. I'm telling you. Is there anything else? Zeus? No. All right, guys. Stay on target. Stay focused. Help each other out in the comments. Don't forget to leave links to your work. Because one day I would like to have, when I get enough subscribers, I would like to do live stream. We could look through everyone's work and see what you guys are up to. Maybe we could get a critique corner going where we have some people that can give constructive critique. And then also, yeah, I want to do live reads. So hit the subscribe button, collective. Sorry to take up so much of your time. This is important though. So watch this read. Keep this read bookmarked. Stay on target. Okay. Wisdom. 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 Okay. We can do this. We're going to get through this. All right. I'm closing this portal. Artist Only Tarot. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I will have the apothecary up soon. I love you all. Talk to you soon.